this right here, you bunch of prima donna ballerina mother.
Hi, welcome to SBR Videos. I'm Peter Lojak. We are previewing the 2014 All-Star Game in baseball right now with Troy West from allplayswin.com. And, we're doing this call just, it's recreational. But when Troy is handicapping things in a non-recreational way, he has had tremendous success for quite a long time, including this year at his site in baseball. Troy West, thanks for being back with us.
Hey, thanks a lot, Peter. I appreciate it. No, this is finally a couple days off in my book. Yeah. But, hey, we're still capping these games. We're going to go at the Home Run Derby tonight. We made that call already. We'll see how that turns out.
So we're going to get to the All-Star, and I've looked this over a little bit, and I can tell you right now, I'm not going to be betting it, but we'll give our thoughts anyway. But when you have been betting, handicapping for real, tell everyone how you've done this year in baseball. Quote some stats or whatever you want to do.
Yeah, no, Pete, we've been outstanding. We had an outstanding May, an outstanding June. So far, July, we're off to a winning July. We started off a little cold, but we finished strong. Pete, we've just really tried to find value. And one of the things that we'll do is we'll bet a lot of series. So, for example, we took 2 out of 3 in the Seattle series over Oakland. We've taken 2 out of 3, really finding those ROI teams, those underdog value teams, and really kind of just run with them. And like I said, Pete, all along, I don't have the exact figure, but, man, picking your spots with some of the totals with the Seattle pitching and the way they've hit the ball this year. We've had an outstanding year. Really encourage people to come take a look at allplayswin.com. It's been a great run, and I think it's going to continue here in the second half of this baseball season.
All right, sounds good. The All-Star Game, it's going to be played at Target Field in Minnesota, right? So the American League is the home team. Right now, Pinnacle, they're minus 107. The National League is minus 101 on the other side. Total 7.5 right now, and that's actually gone down a little bit. It opened at 8. And Target Field, can be a hitter-friendly park, can be a pitcher-friendly park. It's supposed to be pretty cold for the All-Star Game that I've seen in the 50s. So I guess that maybe helps the under a little bit. I mean, if you look past that at recent All-Star Games, most of them have tended to stay under the 8, 7.5 range. A few of them went over, but more of the overs happened earlier in the year at more hitter-friendly parks. So maybe we lean towards the under here. Looking down the pitchers, the National League looks like they have maybe a slight edge in pitching, right? Clayton Kershaw, unbelievable, that guy. Johnny Cueto and Zach Greinke. The American League has Felix Hernandez, but Tanaka's out, and Scherzer can get hit. And then you have some questionable guys down the line. Fernando Rodney, Mark Burley. I'm not exactly sure who's going to play, but I guess if I had to go with something here, I'd go with the over 7.5. That would be my pick. What do you think, Troy?
That's a pretty good analysis, Steve. When I broke down this game and I broke down the rosters, obviously we know historically the American League has taken this game much more times than the National League. But as you said, Pete, pitching. I think the pitching staff of the National League is actually much better than the American League. The American League, like you said, has got some mystery guys. Mark Burley, you don't really know what you're going to get from him. Greg Holland, even the Glenn Perkins, the John Lesters, some of the pitchers have had some ups and downs throughout the course of the year. I think the NL has a lot more consistency. You mentioned guys like Clayton Kershaw, Zach Greinke, Adam Wainwright, Chaplin, even Baumgartner, Trimble. I just think those guys are much more consistent than what from the AL. It is difficult to predict what these managers are going to do, and do they go to relievers towards the end of the game or do they stick with starters? That is very tough to predict, and that's why I don't necessarily put a big wager on it. But just looking at roster for roster, I'd have to lean a little bit on the NL just based off of those pitching guys.
All right, sounds good, Troy. Well, that's our analysis of the 2014 All-Star Game. I personally won't be betting it, but my official on-the-record pick is over 7.5 at minus 105, and Troy likes a National League at minus 101. Thanks so much, Troy.